model, but can't say her name. Personality really sweeter than some lemonade. I like the way she walk, the way she talk, and the way she raised. Damn, she from out of town, come from different ways. I know that she a model, but can't say her name. Personality really. Go!
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mr. Aguilar. How you guys doing today? It's Come Up Vibe here. We got a special guest today here, Bobby.
Yes,
what's good, bro?
I'm
blessed.
How you doing today?
Man, great. How y'all doing?
Good. We're doing amazing. We're glad to have you here. Thank you for coming, stopping by. We appreciate you. We like the fit.
Thank you, bro.
The drip.
Hey, you know, gotta come with the cheese vibes, man. Repping, putting that red on for the city, man. Repping for the town.
Yeah. So, how long have you been making music for?
Honestly, I've actually been making music since I was 9 years old, but
Okay.
I didn't really start taking it serious until 2018. I feel like that's when it was really time for me to tell my story.
Mm-hmm.
And then things kind of started taking off for me. Started getting some recognition, started building a real good fan base here in the city, and then after that, it's kind of history.
What pushed you to like start doing music?
Honestly, telling my story, I realized that your testimony is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not have all the answers to, you know, help people get out of certain situations or, you know, reach their goals, but you might have a story that can inspire them or motivate them, you know what I'm saying, to put themselves in those type of positions. So
Yep.
I really wanted to use my story to help people and like people, you know, just be creative. I just always been about arts my whole life, and just always felt like I was born to do music, and thank God it started to sound good, you know what I'm saying? It started to sound good, and now, you know, I've really been able to do what I love, so.
That's good. And for the audience that doesn't know you, were you originally born here in Kansas City or Kansas City?
So, all right, y'all, man. Bobby J, born and raised in Kansas City. I went to Paseo Academy of Performing Arts.
Okay.
So I majored in dance there. Dance is actually my first love. I've been dancing since I was a baby. Like, I walked out the community.
And I was gonna actually ask you that because I saw on your YouTube you have some skits and some dancing that you have going on.
Yeah. So honestly, dancing was number one. I got into acting in like middle school. When I was in high school, that's when I really kind of started picking up modeling, and then after high school is when I started really taking music serious.
Okay.
That's kind of how all those kind of got brought together.
Did you do music in high school, and if so, like what year did you graduate or so?
I graduated in 2016, but I mostly just did poetry in high school and just focused on dancing and sports and stuff like that.
So when you graduated, you focused on that right after you graduated, or what?
It actually was a special case. So I stopped going to high school my sophomore year. Because I tested into this program called ECA, Early College Academy. So when I passed, I was able to go there for my junior and senior year, which gave me 2 years of community college. So I graduated with my associates and my high school diploma. So basically,
you smart as shit.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was just gonna say after I left community college, I went to a university.
Yeah.
And so I only was there for like a semester. After I was not focused on school when I went to a university. The community college was great. I was like, you know, hands-on with the teachers and stuff like that. I really felt like I was learning. But when I went to that university, I was just up there networking. I'm performing at all the events, the parties. I'm trying to get my name out as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I just really wanted to be on the big stage one day. You know what I'm saying? And I understood that networking with the right people could, you know, do that for you. So when I went up there, I just wasn't focused. And then dropping out of school turned out to be one of the best things that happened to me. I started professionally dancing, and that's when I started getting into all the strange music videos like the Take 9, Stevie Stone, JL, Nefta Pharaoh, and a handful of other artists to name. But that's kind of how I started getting my name out there in the city before I started doing music.
Okay. And you said it was 2018 when you originally took it serious, correct?
Yep. So I graduated in 2016 from high school in Penn Valley, and then in 2018, that's when I actually dropped my first project. So I would say in 2016 is when I started probably writing, but like 2018 is when I actually dropped.
Okay. And you only dropped one. Was it an album?
Yeah, I dropped an album for the first time, and everybody was like, "Why would you do that?" Because normally people just drop a single.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Well, if I drop a single, people can only judge me off of one song.
Yeah.
And what if that one song is not a vibe that they like? I'd rather give you a catalog so you can understand that I'm actually versatile, and there's gotta be one song on that project that you like that you can share with somebody else and say like, yeah, that's really a good artist. He got talent." So.
How long did it take you to make that project since you first started?
Not long. I would say I never force the process. Like, it just come to me. Like, when it's time to write a song, I'm just writing a song. Like, I don't really get writer's block or nothing like that. The only time I feel like I would get writer's block is if I'm trying to force it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you have to experience things in life to be able to talk about them. So certain times when life is just kind of going the same, I don't feel like I got nothing to write about.
Okay.
But when I'm traveling or I got reaching goals and accomplishments and stuff like that, I got things to actually talk about. You know what I'm saying? And so I put that stuff into my music. Okay.
So what happened after you made that album? Because you only posted one album, correct? So then until 2019, you posted some new music, correct?
Yeah. So with that first one, 2018, I ended up getting on the radio in New York. Shout out to Nikki Marie. Shout out to Nikki Marie for putting me on the radio in New York. That was the first time I ever made it on there. Dropped my first music video. I started doing all kind of like brand collabs for different brands around the city. I ended up doing something with Gold Gods and Made Mob. Started opening up.
I saw that. I think I saw that.
Yep. Started opening up for like bigger artists and stuff like that in the city. Started really kind of performing. That's like when I really started like performing after the album dropped, because now I got content. You know, now people are actually getting to know who I am. I'm dancing on stage. I'm singing. I'm rapping. They like, this dude's the next Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? So I was like the young hot thing coming up and stuff like that. And so, I mean, after that, I just kept going with the traction. Dropped another album, which was Bleeding Love, which actually ended up being my top streaming project. Shout out to the Goonies, Max Marvel, and Bear on the Beat. Them were some of the producers off of that album, and it did really good. That one ended up making the radio. Friends was on the radio for about like, I want to say 2.5 years. They got crazy Shazams. Like, shout out to like the platform of Shazam, because it actually lets you know when somebody's trying to find out who's the artist of this song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if a song start playing, you want to find out who it is. It's showing it. It's like, okay, you're knowing that somebody actually enjoys your music. Yeah. And so when it was on the radio, my Shazam just started shooting up. And it
so it actually tells you?
Yeah. Like, I can go to my artist page. Where my phone at? Oh, what's up? I can go to my artist page and literally show you all the countries that I'm getting streamed from, all my top cities, pretty much everything, bro. And it's been tracking since day one. So that's awesome. It's dope. We had around 96,000 streams right now, bro.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's all organic. I've never paid $1 for a stream, bro. I just don't believe in
like Instagram ads or anything like that.
No, I do Instagram ads. No, I do. I believe in marketing. But I just don't believe in bots. I believe in fake streams, fake numbers and stuff like that. I know numbers matter and things like that, but if I did it the fake way, I would never know who was really listening.
Yeah, exactly.
I would never know if somebody actually really liked my music. I would be sitting here this whole time like, oh yeah, I got millions of streams.
Yeah, not even knowing which country or state.
500 people really listen to my music. That's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? That would be terrible. But now I can see who's all listening, how like how on average what the amount of streams that my albums are getting and stuff like that. You know, you can really start breaking down all the analytical work behind it.
So how did these songs blow up then? Like, you just posted and then it happened, or how did you get to the point where you got to the radio? Because is it just like it was just a banger and it like just, you know, got numbers, or how did that work?
I am very big on marketing. Like,
Okay.
I post every single day on all of my social medias. Like, so if I post something on my Instagram, it goes to my Facebook, it goes to my Snapchat or my Twitter or whatever. Everything is posted every single day. I would say one of the biggest things that helped me as far as getting those songs out there were the shows, for one, and then for two were music videos.
Okay.
You got a hot ass music video that's attention seeking, like people, you grab somebody's attention right off the bat. It's a poppy song, it's catchy, you can't lose.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a recipe for success.
Yeah.
So I mean, you watch the greats, you see how they were successful, you try to follow those steps, have, you know, in your own way, be yourself, continue to, you know, be unique, and then, you know, just get it in.
In your opinion, who are the greats? Who do you look up to or inspired you?
Number one, I would say MJ. I would say my favorite artist all around is gonna be Chris Brown. I would say the artist that I feel like has the most influence in the industry would be Drake. I would say that the most woke artist in the industry is Kendrick and Cole. And like the greats, as far as like R&B, I would say Mary J. Blige is the queen of R&B. You know, shout out to Usher, shout out to, you know, all the Genuines, ones, you know, all that stuff like that. But like, I mean, the greats are the people that really paved the way, that we continue to recognize that music is still living on today. These people are being paid every single day, no matter what, because their music was so legendary that it made a stamp on this earth.
Yeah.
Like, that's what a legend is.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, bro. It really is. Like, because I have so many messages in my bro, I have over 500 screenshots of messages of people saying how much they love my music, how my music has changed their life, how my music has saved their life. There's been people that has been on their deathbed and literally told me that my music was the only thing that felt like they had life left while they were still living. And like,
Must feel good, bro.
you know what I'm saying? That's the different stuff. And I just feel like if you don't use the gifts that God give you, He will take them away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And most of the gifts that God gives you are not for you. They're for you to do for other people.
Exactly.
And I feel like this is my gift, music, and I gotta keep giving it to people because He don't take it away.
Yeah.
No, bro. So,
Yeah.
Good philosophy.
yeah, man.
How did you find your R&B? Like, were you always a fan of R&B?
Yeah, I always been a fan of R&B. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw that in 2018 for the Dearly, I think it was like Dearly something.
Dearly Departed.
Yeah.
Yep. So Dearly Departed was my first album. Bleeding Love was my second one. Scorpio Season was number 3, and then my fourth one that I just dropped was The Progression. Dearly Departed was about like the beginning story. That's why the album cover is like me as a baby. Like, it's talking about my domestic violence in the households, my mom getting beat on growing up, seeing all of that stuff, seeing my friends get killed, growing up in the streets, doing drugs, having guns, like all kind of stuff. And then Bleeding Love was more falling in love, you know, breakups, makeups, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The puppy love, all that just crazy stuff. Scorpio Season was like bad boy, single, womanizer, you know what I'm saying? That was literally Scorpio Season. And then The Progression was like woke, substance, rap, bar for bar, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a production project. So that's how that lined up.
Okay. That makes sense now, because when I was singing, I saw that in 2018 it was like rap, and then in 2019 it was like R&B, and it was some rap, like a mixture of stuff.
Yeah,
so
like Scorpio Season was like a mixture.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so crazy because on most of my hooks I usually tend to sing, but most of the verses are always gonna be like rapping.
Yeah.
Even if it's like rapping, singing or something like that. So like whenever somebody asks me like what genre I really do, I always say like hip hop rap or like trap soul, because I feel like I grew up like in the streets and like in the hood, but I'm such a lover boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in my R&B. So that's why that's why the next project is called East Side Lover Boy.
Okay. Because even on your rap, when you're rapping, I can still feel part of that R&B in your music. So it makes sense now.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Thanks.
And then in 2021, you had only singles, right? 2 singles.
Yeah, crazy. Oh my goodness. And I wanted to give everybody a project so bad, but 2021 was a lot of first times for me. It was the first time I ever went to Miami. It was the first time I ever went to Vegas. It was the first time I ever rode in a Corvette. First time I ever been in a Bentley. First time I ever had my own apartment. First time I ever had a credit card. First time I ever had it was 2021 was a first time for everything, and I just couldn't focus on giving them a project. So I gave them a cold ass music video, and that's why I dropped Out of Town.
Okay.
So I gave them Out of Town in 2021 and just some cold ass singles, and then some of those singles I just went ahead and dropped on the next album. And then 2022, it's kind of like the double up year, because I've never dropped this much music in a year, and I've never dropped this many probably music videos in a year, because I'm probably about to go crazy before the end of the year with the music videos. So, yeah. I always try to go crazy around my birthday, because I know on your birthday, that's when everybody mostly remembers you.
What's your birthday?
November 14th.
Okay.
So I always try to do like a listening party on my birthday, album drop on my birthday, something, because I know people are calling me. Thanks for telling me happy birthday. Don't forget, go download my brand new album, stream, share with your friend. Yeah. What you want for your birthday? Buy my album 10 times, send it to a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Like, it's just music. Like, that's the biggest thing to me, like, because it makes me feel the best. Yeah. To be honest, bro. It just makes me feel good.
And I forgot to mention, but how did you go through that COVID stage? Because you did drop a lot of music on 2020. Were you just making music in your house, or how was that?
2020 was a weird. Hey, 2020 was an interesting year. I went through a lot in 2020. I went through being homeless. I went through a toxic relationship. Wow. I went through a breakup. I went through losing people. Like, 2020 was a crazy year. With COVID hitting, I was not focused on COVID. Okay. Yeah, like, I had so much other shit to be focused on. I just was not focused on COVID. And I got it.
Yeah,
like, I ended up getting it and everything. Like, but COVID wasn't the worst thing that happened to me in 2020.
Okay.
You said you was homeless?
Because you just dropped 20 songs. So I was just, that's what I was wondering.
Yep. So it was crazy. Yeah, 2020 was crazy. But now I don't regret nothing. Yeah. Because if you didn't go through it, exactly, you wouldn't be able to appreciate where you are today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
we actually had another guy before that he had said that he went homeless as well. And he did mention that being homeless actually made him create more like music and just focus on recording. He likes recording vlogs and cameras. So is that something that happened to you? Like, it just pushed you more to create your art?
When you have everything that you need, you're very comfortable. When you don't have what you need, you are very hungry. Yeah. When you're hungry, you grind, you hustle, you don't make excuses, you don't get told no. No is not an answer. Like, you survive. So I grew up just surviving. You know what I'm saying? So when that situation happened, and when I say that I was homeless, it was probably places that I could have went. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people that say that they're homeless, but there's people that'll take them in. You know what I'm saying? But I've just never been one of those people to just use people or, eat off of them and stuff like that. But I mean it in the sense of, like, I didn't have a home.
Yeah.
You know, literally. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a home. I didn't have a place that I went to at night. There was no stability. I was couch surfing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And in and out of my car and shit like that. But it definitely made me hungry. Definitely made me stronger. And you know, I appreciate being able to go through it.
Mm-hmm. And it's humble to see where you're at today, you know. So that's a big clap for you, you know. You should be proud of where you've came and how far you came from that point. So,
Definitely.
yeah. And then talking about some of your skits, was it just you growing up with skits skits and dancing? Or?
Man, I'm a goofy guy. I just like being funny. Now that I'm older and I'm more of the cool guy, I tend to stay away from it because I don't want to be corny.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more on a professional scene. So like more connected like with directors that are trying to do short films and trying to do like web series and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as like the skits coming up, it was just stuff I made up with friends. You know what I'm saying? We just come up with something funny, grab a camera and post it and see what it do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I did see on your Instagram you had done, I think, a performance with Young M.A.
So I opened up for Young and May. That was my biggest show in Kansas City. That was last year. That was June?
Damn, I wish we could have known.
Yeah, June or July last year. Yeah,
recorded
definitely
it
had
for
my biggest show.
Yeah.
And that was like the biggest artist that I opened up for, and that's why I said it was the first time for everything last year. So great.
We used to bang your shit all the time, huh?
You said what?
We used to listen to that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Young May?
Yeah.
Yeah, she hard.
So, did you meet her or?
No, we didn't get a chance to meet her. I did get a chance to perform closer to before she performed, so I got to see her and be around her, like, and be in the VIP section back there because I was one of the artists, but I didn't get to, like, meet her, talk to her, shake her hand, nothing like that. In all honesty, it's not safe because you just never know what other artists have in, you know, their head about you and stuff like that. And people can act like they your fan and still try to kill you and stuff like that, especially in these type of cities and stuff like that, and this type of competition, and you walking around with $50,000 on your neck and poverty was right down the street. Like, people will risk it to take it, you know what I'm saying? So they got all kinds of security around them. They not risking trying to take a picture with a fan or trying to shake some hands. You know what I'm saying? They want to do what they came to do. It's a job at the end of the day. They got a family to make it home to, and I understand it. And I'm not really like one of those like groupie type of people. You know, I respect it. You know, hey, God's showing it to me because it can happen for me too.
Yeah.
But for the most part, unless it's like Chris Brown, that's somebody, and I ain't on it, like, no homo. Like, and the reason why I say this is because I've looked up to this man for so long.
Yeah.
Like, and if it wasn't for him being for who he is, I wouldn't even have the platform to be able to be like dancing, rapping, and singing, and having the style that I have and stuff like that, and being accepted. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no other artist in the industry like Chris Brown. Yeah. Even though everybody say like, oh yeah, you know, Chris is just like Mike. Their music is nothing the same. Nothing the same at all. Their stage presence is nothing the same. Like, they are both that on the, you know, that caliber. Of course, Michael's always going to be the great, but Chris himself, there's no other artist in the industry like him. Yeah. So if it was a thing where that man walked through the door right now, I'm going over all the all them cases because I just want to have a conversation. Like, I just need to know, like, what you did, the different stages, what you had to go through. Yep. I just need that testimony. Like, if that man was to write a book, I'd be like, thank you, God. Thank you for the answers. Like, just, or, you know, just more artists need to tell their story of how they actually made it. They always be like, you know, this happened, and then I got signed. Like, no, bro, we need step by step by step. I was at this show, I ran into this guy knew this person, they showed him this song, this pepping, I paid this much money to get it played here, this got to this label, they reached out to this person to get to me, and this is how I signed. So then artists can be like, okay, so I need to be in these type of rooms, I need to be taking these type of steps, and I need to be talking to these type of people. So it can happen for them too.
Yeah.
For real.
No, yeah. And then, how was that feeling? This is like kind of switching the conversation a little bit, but how was that feeling when you got your dream car?
Oh my God. It was definitely a feeling of accomplishment.
What car you get?
It's still unsurreal. I got a Camaro 2SS.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still unreal. Like, for real. When every day I walk out there and I look at it, and when I be starting it up, it's unreal to me. But what I will say is real is manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
Because I manifested and I believed it. And I don't know what God y'all believe in and stuff like that, but I know the God that I believe in told me that when I pray to Him to believe that it's already done. So when I pray for that, and I don't pray for like materialistic stuff, but I know I work hard and you deserve great things for that work. And that was something that I wanted, and I prayed for it, worked hard for it, and when I seen it and when it happened, it was just like, dang, this is real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is crazy. It was an amazing feeling. It was amazing.
And then I saw that do you do real estate or?
Yeah, I'm in investing with the real estate. My uncle's been doing it for over 9 years now. He's the one that got me started in it, told me to read these books, had me in these seminars, and I was super hard-headed in the beginning, didn't want to listen, but when I did, it was the best thing that happened to me, really, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shout out to real estate. It's been the reason why I've been able to fund, like, all my music, the cars, and everything. Like, real estate has literally been that bag.
Okay.
So.
Did you sold a house?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you have other houses in plan?
Yeah, definitely. So, and then Airbnbs too. So I'm just really setting up my business credit and stuff like that with my LLC, and then I plan on getting one for the music as well, so I can start building that up. And then once I can start borrowing a lot more money, I can get into a lot more bigger projects and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you any questions for real estate?
How does someone start?
you don't need money. You do need information. You do need to know the right people. And you do need to be hungry. I would say always remain a student because you forever gonna be learning. Know your market. First thing you need to learn is how to buy real estate and how to sell real estate, because you always need to have an exit plan for whatever investment that you put your money into, and it needs to be a calculated risk. If it's not calculated, don't risk it. If you don't know what your profit is going to be out of it, or the estimate or a sight of what it could be, what are you even doing it for? You know what I'm saying? I would say, YouTube can give you a doctor's degree.
Yeah.
I'll kid you not, bro. If you take enough time on YouTube, you can learn whatever you want to in this world.
Yeah.
I mean, the internet is powerful. All the books that they have and you read in college, most of the stuff they have and you look up and cite is from the internet. So if you just was to do it on your own and not need somebody else to tell you to do it,
Have the skills.
you got it, bro.
No. And then the Airbnb stuff. Are you gonna get buy homes and do Airbnb? Or?
So I'm gonna do it the arbitrage way in the beginning, where it's basically like you're renting the property and Airbnb-ing it out.
Yeah.
Instead of like owning it.
Yeah.
Or like it's basically somebody else's property and you're Airbnb-ing it.
Alright.
But Airbnb is new to me.
Mhm.
So that's something that I'm just now getting into, and I'm still learning the ins and outs of that.
Gotcha. How'd you get started with that? How'd you?
Like I said, my uncle Brandon, his mentors, and then I know a lot of other people in the city that does real estate, and we link up and talk about different stuff and their success that they have, my success, and we just run ideas together.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, So you know the right people. That's what you said you got to
Mm-hmm.
do to start.
Yeah.
Just know the right people and read books.
Yes, sir. But I know the right people. So if you
Yeah.
need something, then you know the right people now.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Hell
you
yeah.
good, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
I see you got the East Side.
Yeah, Eastside Lover
that's
Boy.
awesome.
Yeah. I just got that put on there, bro.
And then what inspires? Because where'd you get this? Like, what inspires you to like
This
your drip?
man, I don't know, bro. My favorite color is red for one. My second favorite color is black,
Yeah.
and then I don't know, black, red, white, gray. Like it just always go good together. Had to pull it out with the threes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the gold and the gold and the threes go with the gold. That's in the jeans, so I just kind of drifted together. And no, I like being comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very comfortable with what I got on right now. So.
Are you sneakerhead?
I'm not a sneakerhead. I just never grew up having Jordans. So
Mhm.
now that I'm in a position to bomb, I've been getting what I want.
Mhm.
And then I've been getting into Yeezys too because they are super, super comfortable. But they are very expensive and I'm not into really spending a lot of money. I like saving and I'm an investor. So I like putting my money
You
places
see,
where it's going.
you see how there's like a helmet coming out? Have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
Is that
Like the
real?
runner's helmet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real, but I have seen the concept.
Would you get that?
Should explain for the audience what that is. Kids don't
I'm pretty sure they know what it
Oh,
is.
okay.
All right.
If y'all
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
so-
then yeah.
okay, yeah. If y'all have runners, it just looks like a runner's helmet. But
Do you fuck with it or not?
I think it's dope. I mean, I wouldn't have no reason to really wear it. I ain't got no reason to wear it unless I'm doing some crazy concept music video with all the Yeezys in there.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Who's an artist that you would like to work with in the future?
In the city or
Just in general.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Wish.
I usually say Summer Walker.
She hard.
Cause she's just cold, bro. She's just cold, and I'm very like business minded and strategic about who I work with because I understand my platform and the fan base that I'm trying to reach, and I understand other artists' fan base and their platform that they have and stuff like that. So I think if I was to like really blow up off of R&B, one of the first people that I would work with in the industry would be Summer Walker, because it's like she's not too big,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like she got shit on lock.
Yeah.
You like Daniel Caesar?
Daniel Caesar's hard.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Daniel
he's
Caesar's
Yeah,
hard.
he's
Yep. I got all kind. Eric Bellinger is one of my favorites, for sure. It's so many names, man. I listen to so much music. There's nothing that's just gonna come to my name right now because I'm thinking about it. But
Yeah.
I got everybody, bro.
Where do you see yourself in 2 years from now?
2 years from now,
Yeah.
I will be 27. 2 years from now, I plan on really being in a position with music where I'm reaping the benefits of all the things that I've been sowing. Because music is very expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes a long time before you start seeing that money back. And in 2 years, I just pray to God that bare minimum $10K a month off music. You know what I'm saying? People doing off of YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like bare minimum, I gotta be bringing home $10K a month off of just music alone.
Yeah.
6 figures just off of music alone. That's just a bare minimum goal. Where do I see myself? I told myself I'm gonna give Kansas City 2.5 more years, and I plan on really buying a home in Texas. I really love the architecture on how they build their homes, and then like really have enough real estate property and passive income and stuff like that to pay for the lifestyle that I want to live. Because I don't plan on working for people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not the life
Yeah.
I'm put here for. Nah.
That's awesome.
Do you think it'll be hard, like, or you consider it as a bigger opportunity to move, as in like with audience and stuff like that?
Of course, I think all artists should pop in a city, and once you pop and you got shit on lock, go. Because once you pop and you got shit on lock, now you got people that hate you. You got people that hate you and dislike you. They do things that endanger you and stuff like that. And when you in your city, everybody know you. Everybody can touch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have told one of your friends, "Oh, Bobby J pulling up today." Oh, okay, and now she dated a dude that hate me.
Yeah.
And now he know that we here. Yeah, I'm going out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like telling you. Best thing to do, have shit on lock, have pool everywhere in your city.
Yeah.
Know all the promoters, know all the DJs, have the respect, have everything. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come home, it's home. But you need to be able to have other cities know who you are now. You know what I'm saying? Because the world is way bigger than Kansas City.
Exactly. Do you remember when we met you? We've met before, actually.
No.
Yeah.
No,
so
I did
it was
not.
at the Westport Collective networking event.
Okay.
It was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yo.
It was like a year ago.
Okay.
And then I forgot who else was there, but you were there.
Okay.
And then we exchanged phones.
Yeah.
And we told you about our podcast, and you're like, yeah. What's up?
Where was I in there? Were we doing a little photo shoot thing?
That was me.
And it was me and Charles in
I
there.
believe so, yeah.
Yep.
That was me.
I do remember.
I think I still have these photos still.
I do remember.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do
Okay.
Small
remember.
world.
That's crazy. Yep. I still got them pictures, bro. Good pictures.
Yeah. So yeah, that was us. We were just there networking, you know, because that's what it was.
That's crazy.
And then me and Fowler are cool.
Okay.
So he let us throw our own networking event. Which
Yeah.
When did that happen? That was like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And like, how many people showed up?
There was a good like 25 people or
Yeah,
something.
I mean, it was our first like
Or
for our
20.
podcast. It was like a nice networking event for like, you know, Kansas City, and it was just like 25 people, and it was fun and it was nice. But yeah, that's where we met you, the first one.
Yeah.
And that's where we got the inspiration to throw our artists. But yeah, it's a small world, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I definitely remember now.
Yeah.
I definitely remember now. Yep. That's
Yeah.
nuts. That's nuts.
Who's on your team, or how many people are on your team?
Right now, the only person that I can necessarily say is on my team that I actually pay is Kennedy. She's in charge of my fan page. She's in charge of all my marketing, all my content. So anytime like I have singles, shows, music, studio content, fan responses, feedback, fan videos and stuff like that, I shoot all that stuff to her.
Yeah.
She creates any content that she wants.
Okay.
I'm not strict on what I want.
Yeah.
I know how talented she is. I just send her all that stuff. I pay her a certain amount every single week.
That's
and
awesome.
We just do it like that, man.
So you do the rest on your own, like connect with people, find the people. Okay.
Yep. Videographers, music videos, shows, promoters, DJs, spins, all that stuff, radio stations, yeah.
That's really
Just
good.
Footwork, word of mouth.
That's good. Who are your music video? Who shoots your music videos?
I'm gonna be shooting with Davin J for the first time.
He's good.
That's the one that shot D-Walks 3 on Freestyle music video.
Oh, okay.
And then I shot with Smooth Stu. He shot Out of Town. He's been shooting a lot of big time commercials, big time brands, all kind of stuff. Stu's crazy.
The Devin, the guy?
Smooth Stu.
Oh,
The
Smooth
one that
Stu.
shot Out of Town.
Oh, okay.
Davin's super cold too.
Yeah.
He actually lives out of Vegas.
Yeah,
So
that's what
how I'm gonna be
I
shooting.
forgot who told us.
Yeah, that's how we be shooting the music video out there. It's a lot of cold people out here that shoot music videos and stuff like that, but they get pricey.
Oh yeah.
They are very expensive. So.
Yeah.
What's the most expensive music video you paid for? Or the like a ballpark. You don't have to say specific. Like around, you know, it could be like 2, 5, 1 rack.
Due to disclosures from this videographer, I cannot say.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I can say that it is the most that I've ever paid for a music video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah. But ballpark, I would say it's less than 10K.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't over $10,000.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's good. No, yeah. They are getting pricey.
Oh yeah, they're up there.
Yeah.
They're up there. They're crazy.
Yeah. What's it called? I don't like. But I'm getting into my film, cause I'm like that's my goal. Film directing. So right now I'm working on that, and then I also shoot music videos on the side.
Tough.
So I've been for like the past I don't know fucking forever. I just don't tell nobody. I just do it. Like I network and I just like have my people, but I don't like put myself out there like that. What I mainly do is photography, and that's like I have an account for that. But I do that, and I'm just working towards like my directing. But where I'm trying to go with that is like, how would I get you to act in my short films?
You just let me know what you need from me.
Okay.
Let me know what the script is.
Okay. We'll talk. I mean, we'll talk off camera and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that? I'm just asking. Is that a possibility?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Most
For sure.
definitely. I'm always open to create.
Okay.
Man.
Hell yeah. You got anything else, Nye?
No, just any advice you would give the audience or anything, like off the top of your head, maybe?
I'm long-winded, y'all. I could talk forever. I always feel like it's so much information because I try to give everybody that I try to give all that I know.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I'm in front of the camera and somebody recording, I'm trying to give everything I know. Like y'all can fire off with whatever questions that y'all want, and I'll give y'all answers. But to what I would give off of just the top of my mind, keep God first. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be in the position that I am in life. If it wasn't for God, you wouldn't be seeing the version that you are seeing of me right now. The version that you are seeing of me is not perfect. I'm still human. I'm not famous. I'm not striving to try to be famous or anything like that. Follow my dreams, and I plan on making it big and be a billionaire, all that stuff and stuff like that. But I'm not chasing the fame and stuff like that. Don't chase the fame. Chase the purpose. Remember your why. Understand why you doing what you doing. Don't get distracted. And remember, you can always make money back, but you can never get your time back. So time is always more precious than money. You gotta remember that. So remember, like, you put time in to make money. That's why investors and people who own businesses make their money work for them so they can have more time.
Yeah.
So if you're out here working for money, you gotta understand that your time literally is money.
Yeah.
So
some good advice right there.
yeah, I would definitely say that time is one of your most valuable assets. Take advantage of it. You don't know how much time you have. Leave a purpose, leave a legacy, impact somebody every single day. Learn something new every single day and become the best version of yourself, because once you become the best version of yourself, you can do so much more for everybody else that's around you. So
Some good ass advice.
thanks, bro.
Yeah, bro. Where can they listen to your stuff? Where can they find you?
Y'all can find me everywhere. So my Instagram is Bobby J Official.
Yeah.
That's where pretty much my resume is from when I started dancing, music, poetry, or everything is on my Instagram. So that's where you can really lock in with me and get to know me the most at. You can follow all my music on all streaming platforms, so Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, YouTube, you name it. All you have to do is type in 4 letters, BYBJ. I wanted to be creative. My name is Bobby J. So if you say by BJ fast, it's Bobby J.
Yeah.
I grew up being called BJ my whole life when I was a kid. So it's basically like a book by BJ. You know what I'm saying? Like this music by BJ.
Yeah.
So by BJ. New album, well not new album, new EP. It's gonna be my first EP that I'm dropping. New EP is gonna be dropping next month. Got a new single that's gonna be dropping in a couple weeks as well. Y'all stay tuned. We finna go crazy. Lock in with me. Let's go crazy, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got anything there?
No, we just appreciate you for having through.
Yeah.
You've gotten a lot of milestones, and be proud of where you're at. And then we appreciate you for coming through.
For
So,
sure, I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah.
Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all are giving people like me and other artists around the city a voice, a platform to be seen, and everything helps. You never know who will see this. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all. God bless y'all.
Thank you.
And I pray
Thank
that
you.
everything that y'all got planned for this platform continues to grow. Man.
Yes,
We
sir.
appreciate that.
We appreciate that for real.
Yeah.
That means a lot. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.